Hi everyone. In last video, I had told you that in the next video we'll be discussing about uh, the summary of that case where एक second summary of the cases. So 5 cases that has been discussed in case of that repair and warranty ka case. Okay. So if you are continuing with that video, then this is apt. If you are watching this after 1 or 2 days, okay, after watching that video, if there is a gap of 2 days, then please do watch the last part of that video and come to this video. Okay, this is the continued part of the amendment lecture. Now here, I had told you that we will discuss about the summary. See, case one. What is case one? एक second. Case one. Huh. Manufacturer giving the warranty to the consumer. Manufacturer giving warranty to the consumer. Think that this is manufacturer and this guy is distributor and this guy is the consumer. Now distributor is the dummy piece here. Okay, manufacturer gave the warranty to the consumer on the goods. If that goods got some issue, then the manufacturer will directly give the services on this goods and he will charge nothing, rupee zero. He will charge nothing, and we have discussed that if there is no consideration, then there will be not a supply. There will not be any supply. Clear? Because there is no consideration. Sir, what if it is charged? Example 1200 is charged from the customer, minimal of 1200 rupees. Then on this 1200, there will be GST. So this is case number one. Rewind, repeat, understand. Okay. Now case number two. Distributor to the consumer. Now think that there is manufacturer, there is distributor, and there is consumer. Now this time warranty is given by the distributor, not by the manufacturer. Given by the distributor. Distributor gave the warranty to the consumer. Now think that there is some issue with the product, and distributor gave the repair service, repairs, and he did put some goods. He did repair and did replace some goods into it. So he did charge nothing, zero. He did charge nothing, zero. That means there is no supply because there is no consideration, so that there will not be any supply. What if it had charged extra amount of 1200? Then on that there is GST. There will be GST. It is liable to be called as supply. Clear? This will be supply. Why? Because charges is there. Who will charge? Distributor will charge it on the consumer. This is case number two. Rewind, repeat, understand. Next one, case number three. Distributor gave the services. Later he charged them to the manufacturer. Think that there is manufacturer, there is distributor, and this guy is the customer. Now distributor gave the service. Think that one laptop, there is a laptop. That laptop found some issue in the laptop. Customer found the issue in the laptop. Now distributor gave the service. He did replace screen. Example, that screen is replaced by the distributor. Now later he will charge the manufacturer. Manufacturer, I gave the warranty on your behalf. I did put the screen. No, I will charge you 12,000. Example, 12,000 I will charge you. Now this is the actually service given by the distributor to the manufacturer, not to the customer actually. So he will charge because the distributor gave the service to the manufacturer. Because on behalf of manufacturer, distributor gave the service to the customer. So customer has paid nothing, but manufacturer will pay something to the distributor. Distributor, because distributor gave the services on behalf of manufacturer. So that as he charged, there is GST. This is supply. Next case. Distributor gave the services and asked the part with the manufacturer. Ask that part. Now think. There is distributor. This guy is distributor. There is consumer. Distributor did replace the part, worn out part or spoiled part, which needs to be repaired. That is given by the distributor to the consumer. Okay. Later, that part is given by the manufacturer. This manufacturer gave the part. He did not pay anything. Part went out. Distributor got the part. Nothing. There is no supply at all. There is no supply. Now think that you are consumer. I am distributor, there is manufacturer. I gave you the part which is need to be repaired. I did replace the part and I got the part. I did not pay anything. You did not pay anything. Manufacturer did not pay anything. It's not a supply. Next one. Distributor gives the replacement of the stock which he already received from the manufacturer. Think that there is distributor and there is customer. Okay, distributor and customer. Distributor gave the replacement services. He did replace from the stock which he already had. This is his godown. In the godown mein, he had many goods which were in the stock. Okay, he had many goods which were in the stock which is given by the manufacturer. Manufacturer gave me some goods for the purpose of replacement. For the purpose of replacement. So in this case, there is no supply. There is no supply at all. You are getting my point. There is no supply at all. Why there is no supply? Because I am distributor, you are customer. I did replace the worn out part, and I did replace that worn out part from those parts which are already given by the manufacturer. Manufacturer gave these parts which was there in my godown. I did just replace it. That's all. I did not charge anything. I did not charge anyone any amount. So this is one service. No consideration, no supply. Anywhere if there is consideration, think that in part point number 1, point number 2, point number 3, point number 4, anywhere if there is any consideration, then this will not amount to free supply. It is supply, sorry. It will you cannot consider that there is no supply. There is supply. If there is consideration, there is supply. Fourth one, distributor gives the replacement, later asks for the stock. Now there is distributor, he gave the replacement to the customer, and later he asked for the stock, not money. Not money, stock. Whatever the stock which is given, no, give me that stock, finish. He asked for requisition of the stock, give me the stock. So you give me the stock, I'll be happy. So there also no supply. Anywhere extra payment is there, then there is supply. Yes. Sir, what if there is replacement with the service? Now there is distributor or manufacturer, he gave the replacement of the stock and service charge extra. Example, rupees 200 service charge extra. On that service there is GST, but on the part there is no GST. On the part there is no GST, but on the service there is GST. Why? Because service charge consideration is there. On that there is GST. What about extended warranty? What about extended warranty? For example, there was distributor. There was this distributor. He gave some goods to the customer. There was distributor who gave goods to the customer. Okay. There was warranty for 1 year. Example, he gave the goods on 2nd February 2024. On 1st February 2024, within 1 year, that means 1 year from here, in 1 year, that warranty, original warranty will lapse. Original warranty will lapse. After this guy came to distributor again. Distributor, there is no issue with the product which you have given, but warranty khatam ho gaya. I want extended warranty. Can you give me extended warranty? Distributor said yes, you have to pay 2,000 extra. Pay 2,000 extra. So you will get the extended warranty. On that, there is GST or not? Yes, there will be GST on this. On that extended warranty, there will be GST. Extra GST, sir? Yes, because payment is there. No, extra payment is there. That's why extra GST is there. So this is what mentioned in that clarifications. So there were 5 clarifications which were there. You just go through that. Listen to this video again. You will understand. Okay. So that was about the GST. I mean amendments which was there in the not in the September wala examination. This amendment was there for January examination. So which I wanted to clarify it to you again. So that's why I made a video on this. September के लिए for September examination there is no amendment on supply. There is no amendment. There is no extra amendments on supply. Okay, this is clear. Okay. Now The next amendments that we are going to study is from the charge of GST chapter. Don't worry, all these amendments we have discussed in the classroom. I'm just going to make you remember what are the amendments that we have discussed in the classroom. Okay, now listen. Tax on services supplied by the director of a company. You remember director? Director services given. See, if it is related to director services, then it is RCM. Any other services other than director related services, recall people, any other services which is other than the director related services, on that RCM is not applicable. RCM is applicable only on director related services. See, in the capacity of the director, only on that taxable under RCM. Any other services, example, renting of immovable property, are not taxable under RCM. It may be under FCM or maybe exempt, but not under RCM. Okay, this we have discussed in the classroom. Next one, amendments in the list of the notified services tax on which payable under RCM. So we have discussed about this. You look at your notes. You have written this railways, correct? Ministry of Railways. We have added this services of Department of the Post and Ministry of Railways. You just see that is there. We have discussed about this already. Clear, everyone, clear. This also services supplied by the central government excluding the Ministry of Railways. Ashte. Only you have to add is Ministry of Railways. So now Ministry of Railways is giving the services of immovable property, services supplied by the central government excluding Ministry of Immovable Property. I mean, excluding the Ministry of Railways, the state government, union territory or local authority by way of renting of immovable property. So we have discussed about this in the classroom. Immovable property. So who is giving the service? Central government except Ministry of Railways. Giving services to any registered person, it is under RCM. Clear? Okay. Did we discuss about omnibus? We have discussed about this in the classroom. Omnibus. In case of omnibus, especially section number 9, subsection 5 में, omnibus का case. When it is in case of, especially in case of omnibus, people, in case of omnibus, you have to check whether omnibus is a corporate. If it is company, then not RCM. Oh, sorry, 9(5) is not applicable. Clear? 9(5) is not applicable. So company will pay. If omnibus is not the company, then e-commerce will pay. E-commerce will pay. That is explained in this part. Okay. So you just go to the amendment videos. Earlier playlist mein, amendment videos mein, all these things have been explained in detail. We have discussed about this in detail. If you want, I can show you where it is discussed. Okay. I cannot go to this. I'll try. नहीं कहाँ गया रे? Yeah, GST Park. In GST Park, you can see the earlier amendment videos. I'll go to playlist, enter amendments here. Value of supply, tax invoice, returns, charge of GST. In this charge of GST, here you cannot play this. Okay, here it cannot be played, but charge of GST may you can see that. Okay. Charge under GST. Omnibus ka detailed omnibus is there in this amendments. Okay. So basically supply, charge of GST, place of supply, value of the supply and registration, value of supply and registration part 2, tax invoice, payments, TDS, TCS, all these are there in these amendments. Please do watch these amendments. Clear? Okay. But I am telling you, we have discussed this in the classroom. So we are done with the charge of GST under this. Now, this time, there is one extra amendment that we need to study, people, which we have not discussed in the classroom. Okay. Where is that, sir? Okay, not here. So, statutory update for September, goods and service tax, statutory update for September, click here. Okay. In this, see directly of charge of GST. So we'll discuss this by writing this. Okay. Chalo. Here. Charge of GST. People, very important amendment. Listen to me carefully. Very important amendment here. Ready? So amendment in the list of notified services, tax on which is payable under reverse charge. Especially serial number 4. Glass government. GLAS. S में sponsorship to any body corporate. Fourth one. 1, 2, 3. Fourth one. Entry number 4. Sponsorship to any body corporate or partnership firm. Body corporate or partnership firm. Remember, sponsorship given by any person to body corporate or partnership firm. That is what we discussed in the classroom. But there is one amendment here. What is that amendment? Any person other than body corporate. Ashte. So you have to add the word any person other than body corporates. Please make these changes in your material. Any person other than a body corporate to body corporate or partnership firm located in the taxable territory. First change, ashte. Second one, services by way of renting of immovable property other than residential dwelling. You remember 5AB, entry number 5AB, glass government, government mein. Any unregistered person giving, any unregistered person giving uh, immovable property other than residential dwelling. Immovable property other than residential dwelling. Two, to whom, who is the service recipient? Any registered person other than a person who has opted to pay tax under composition. To the registered person, this red color wala, no, this is amendment. People remember, this is amendment. Red color. What is it in red color? So earlier we had discussed that any unregistered person to registered person, it is RCM. But here, any unregistered person to any registered person other than composition guy, then it is RCM. Clear? Ashte. There is one more clarification on DDA. Explain. So here, clarification whether DDA. What is DDA? It is Delhi Development Authority. Delhi Development Authority. That is DDA. Whether DDA can be treated as local authority under GST law. That was the clarification which they have given, not the amendment here. Services supplied by local authority to a business entity are taxable under reverse charge. Correct. Services supplied by local authority to a business entity. So government, glass government. So that was under RCM. The issue which arose for consideration was whether Delhi Development Authority can be treated as local authority under GST law. Clarification. Local authority means an authority which is similar to the elected self-governing body such as municipal committee and which is entrusted with the control and management of the municipal or local fund can be termed as local authority. Thus, it has been clarified that DDA cannot be treated as local authority. Just a simple point, it is Delhi Development Authority. Will it be considered as local authority, sir? No, that is not the local authority. Delhi Development Authority is not a local authority. Maybe it is working something like government, but not government. It is not the government here. So that is the amendment from the charge chapter. So do one thing, go to charge chapter amendment in the amendment list, amendment video, do that, later do this, and later go to the next video, that is place of supply in old amendment playlist. Not for September wala, old amendment playlist mein. Here, yahan, you can see that place of supply. Episode 3, that was place of supply. Watch that and later wait for next video of place of supply. Okay, wait for next video. Soon I'm going to upload one more video on place of supply, value of supply, and registration. Okay, clear? Thank you so much, people, for your patient listening. throughout this session, somewhere for 20-25 minutes. I have taken your time. Please do study well, prepare well. Once the amendments series will get over, immediately we will move on to the next series, that is answering the question paper. ठीक है? Thank you so much. चलो, bye. जय श्री राम.